Hello everyone, it is Zebedee here, and we are back for a video. It is not a train video, not a Thomas video, not a Thomas video. It's a Toy Story video. I've done a community poll for the four Toy Story movies, but I'm talking about Toy Story now. It is turning 30 years old, as of 2025, which is when I'm recording this. Yeah, and it's being brought back into theaters, merchandise. Well, it's Toy Story, so yeah. And with the upcoming Toy Story 5, which I pray is better than Elio. God, that was a disaster, man. I've decided to rank the four Toy Story movies, Lightyear, and the 20-minute shorts. So let's begin with the first one, which I'd say Toy Story is an A-tier movie. The only thing that everyone can agree is bad is the animation. Yeah. Sid and Scud, I guess, work because they're meant to look creepy, but Andy, man, Molly, Mom, they weren't good at all, not one bit. But I used to hate Woody. I used to absolutely hate Woody's character. Now I'm happy that it's only in this movie and this movie alone. Yeah. I'd argue it is a it's the movie that started Toy Story, it's the movie that started Pixar, it's the movie that started animation, which we all know we all like that one animated show, don't we? Yeah. I'd say whoops, not S tier, A tier. I'd say Buzz is super redeemable. He is so good. His reality check bit. Sid is a good villain, I guess. And then we have yeah. Honestly, it's not that much to say. It does a good job. I mean, I like the side characters like Rex, Ham, Slinky Dog, Potato Head, Bo Peep. And then, all these other random toys in Andy's room, like Rocky Gibraltar, Snake, that robot. Just filling out the world, aren't you, Pixar? I'd say, Toys. Now, as for Toy Story 2, it's vastly, vastly superior to the first one, and it's like top 3 Pixar movie for me. Genuinely, I love this thing. It takes the bit of collectors into the picture, where Woody's a rare. I love how in Toy Story 1, it's like Buzz thinking, oh, he's a space ranger and he's sworn to save the galaxy. No, it's just a toy. But with Woody, it's just a toy. But he learns he's some high collectible and super rare from this really old show. And yeah, the plot of the other toys saving Woody. I've heard a lot of people say it's their favorite. It's not mine, but it really is good. The new characters. In chronological order, Wheezy, Mrs. Potato Head. Bullseye, Jessie. No, camera focus. Bullseye, Jessie, Stinky Pete, Al, and Utility Belt Buzz and Zurg. I guess did we really need Al, Stinky Pete, and Zurg? No, but we got them, which, I really love that bloopers bit at the end. Yeah, that was good. Utility Belt Buzz is super underrated. We need more love for that guy. He's probably dead at this point, but yeah. And I'd argue this brings far more stakes, Woody and Buzz are swapped around. As I said, now it's Buzz who said, Woody's saying, oh, I could be admired, and then Buzz says, you Alright, toy Woody's line. I'd argue this is such a masterpiece of a movie. It takes all the stakes and does it perfectly. Jessie is, a main character now, so got something to thank that, don't you? Toy Story 3. It's the best. It's the best. I'll say it now. It's the best one. No way around it. I do really love Toy Story 3. Lotso is the best Pixar villain ever. The incinerator scene. Like how the Somebody Love Me scene in Toy Story 2 is the saddest. The incinerator bit with Lotso is the darkest, And also, Sunnyside being a prison, that's a cool concept. Mr. Tortilla and Cucumber Head, yeah! I kind of want to eat them. Yeah, Andy growing up, like the bit where Andy gives the toys one by one all to Bonnie until it goes to Woody, and the stuff he says about Woody is so true. He'll never give up on you. Like, throughout the movie, how he essentially, like the prison break bit from Sunnyside, they use all the toys as special abilities to their full advantage. Spanish Buzz, we cannot forget about Spanish Buzz. Spanish Buzz is great. Yeah, it's just great. Nothing more. It's just great. As I said, the club bit at the end is also amazing. And yeah, I'd argue, to both Andy growing up, I mean, I've always held on to my trains, but there were a couple I had to let go of as well. That's one birdie I'm never getting back. Anyway, I'd argue this is such a phenomenal end. And it should have been the end of Pixar. However, we got some more. Some 20-minute shorts to be exact. Sorry about this, people. Toy Story of Terror. It's really good. It has nothing on the first 3 movies. It's just still good. Prickle Pants being like, we're all going to die. And Potato had like free stuff. And Rick's like, ah! This, like, from Toy Story 2, there was a bit like one scene, Jessie hidden boxes. And a bit with if Woody lives, they'll have to be packed away. They took Jessie's trauma and made it bigger to their absolute full advantage. I adore how they did it. Yeah. All stuff. Yeah, the guy and I suppose the lizard kidnapping toys and selling them on eBay, like Woody does for £2,000 or dollars. Yeah, this is America, so dollars. And here he is, tossed and thrown away essentially. Like Jessie has to go for drama. I still think the bit where like she unfolds that transformer. Why couldn't he have just opened the cabinet and they all saved Woody? I mean, yeah, you need Jessie to face trauma, but still. I'd say it's really good. It has nothing on the first 3 movies, but this really is an amazing short. Next up, Toy Story That Time Forgot. It's just B tier, it's so close to C tier, but it just makes it into B. So, good for you, Toy Story That Time Forgot. You are a, how'd I say? The little angel kitten is a very, very nice addition. Just saying these somber things the entire way through. Oh, it rocks. It just rocks. You know, the battle swords realizing that they are toys, first movie from Buzz, and that's gonna be used again for an army of Buzz Lightyears in Toy Story 5. And I'd still go that. And yeah, where they basically torture Mason's other toys. Wish there could have been a bit more Christmas to it, but yeah. Oh, yeah, the main character, Trixie. She's probably my favorite out of Bonnie's toys. Yes, I like Trixie more than 40. Deal with it. Rex finally got a pal. And I'd say it's not that I'd say Toy Story of Terror is better. I used to like the Time Forgot more. And now we have these two, the end. Toy Story 4. I think even just whatever the concept is, making it still won't work because of the ending in Toy Story 3. The first 3 movies built up. These two work because they're shorts, they're not movies. They're still part of the canon, it's just they're not that big. This is one, meaning it's terrible. I guess they brought back Bo Peep. Now we only need Wheezy and that's an Etch-a-Sketch back. But and yeah, Forky, he's a good character. Ducky and Bunny are hilarious. Duke Kaboom has a good story. And then there's Gabby Gabby, who I do not care about. Gabby Gabby is a terrible villain, not just Toy Story in general. The sympathetic villain. I'm happy that it's only in this one movie for Toy Story. Yeah, but I don't really is she really the greatest? Wait, really? Yeah, I really don't care for her. Bo Peep being brought back was good. Oh yeah, Officer Diddle McDimples is also a good new character. Woody sticking with Bo and becoming a lost toy, you can really see it in one way. You can be like, he went off with his love, and then you see he abandoned Bonnie and all the other toys for Bo. I am kind of in the middle of this, you see. I'd also argue that the worst part of this movie is Buzz, for sure. In Toy Story 2 and 3, he was intelligent. He was he and Woody were they were the bosses. I mean, Mr. Potato Head is like just bossing everyone around, but still, this inner voice thing, Buzz is an idiot in that movie. He shouldn't have gotten to say goodbye to Woody. He shouldn't have. I'd still say this is just a terrible movie. I would be so much happier if it didn't exist. I mean, like 40 and all. Ducky and Bunny, Duke Kaboom. Officer Diddle McDimples, they brought back Bo Peep. I really don't care. To be honest, yeah, what would you have rather had for Toy Story 3? Bo Peep and some other man, or Bobby and Ken, And then we have the end, and I mean end of it all. Lightyear. I can genuinely not think of a single redeeming quality about this movie. Buzz has a tiny character arc with that great grandmother of one of the Clankers. Socks is a pretty. I actually like Socks. Those other new guys, like the dumb jokes with the pen and the inside out sandwich. I don't care for any of these. The only one that makes a bit of sense is, the great granddaughter of Buzz's friend. But, huh. Yeah. There's not a single redeeming quality about the movie. Oh yeah, Zurg. Oh, how can I forget how they messed up Zurg? They totally messed up Zurg. Like in Toy Story 2, Zurg said, "Oh, he's Buzz's father and all." And don't say he was lying. He thinks he's the real Zurg. He thinks Buzz is the real Buzz. So take that again. Zurg in this movie is like an alternate timeline version of Buzz. He is terrible. I'd argue the Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story is more heroic than this. I know this is like the movie which the action figure is based off of, but still, this is terrible. So yeah, everyone. Before Toy Story 5 comes out, which still hoping that's coming out soon. Anyone excited? Jessie new character, Lillipad. Yeah, you all are excited. And yeah, I'm excited. I said it's gonna be better than Toy Story 4, you know. Pixar nailed it Inside Out too, so you know, yeah. I mean, I still hope it doesn't like Elio. And happy 30th anniversary to Toy Story, the movie that started it all. I'm Zebedee, and goodbye, everyone.